watch yourself around Rihanna. Now, Rihanna, I don't know if you know, how criminal you are.
Kendall Jenner, and she tweeted about Rihanna's LA concert. If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated, I'm gonna be very upset.
If I knew that this was gonna be the outcome, like, I would have never done something like this, but you don't know when you're in the moment.
And Rihanna responded by saying, well, don't come.
Like, it was so, like, I just felt so stupid.
You can't mess with her in the blogosphere because she will get you back. I mean, I know that Gaga's got her monsters and the monster. She doesn't even wait for her fans. Rihanna will go in and get you good herself. Yeah.
At the last show that Kendall Jenner walked at, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were in the crowd. People noticed they looked like this when Kendall Jenner walked by. Notice Rihanna's face. So when people caught wind of that, the Twitter memes began. People said Rihanna's face during Kendall Jenner's walk. Riri said, I know y'all lying.
It looks like the drama is far from over between Kendall Jenner, Rihanna, and A$AP Rocky, especially now that Rocky's legal troubles are making headlines once again. But what's really fueling the tension behind the scenes? Is this just a resurfacing of old grudges, or is something bigger going on? For years, rumors have swirled about Rihanna's alleged dislike for Kendall, with whispers that it all stems from Kendall's past involvement with Rocky. And now, with Rocky facing serious legal challenges, the tension between these three is reaching a boiling point. Could this be Rihanna's way of finally getting the last laugh? Or is Kendall the one who's actually feeling victorious? Stay tuned, because we're diving deep into the messy history, the cryptic shade, and the explosive moments that have led to this ongoing feud. You don't want to miss this. It's no secret that Rihanna has never been Kendall Jenner's biggest fan, but what exactly started this years-long tension? Well, according to fans, it all goes back to Kendall's past involvement with A$AP Rocky. While their relationship was never officially confirmed, the two were spotted together multiple times, sparking rumors that they were more than just friends. And if the speculation is true, that means Kendall had a history with Rocky before Rihanna ever entered the picture. But here's where things get even messier. Word on the street is that Kendall allegedly tried to rekindle something with Rocky even after he and Rihanna started dating. Whether it was just friendly interactions or something more, it reportedly didn't sit well with Rihanna, and fans believe it only deepened her dislike for Kendall. And let's be real, when Rihanna doesn't like someone, she makes sure they know it. Rihanna has never been one to hold back, and over the years, she has thrown some serious shade Kendall's way. One of the most infamous moments: a brutal clapback on social media. Back in 2014, Kendall tweeted that she hoped Rihanna would perform a specific song at a concert. Rihanna's response? She liked a tweet that read, "If Kendall Jenner was a talented singer, her career would be over by now." Ouch. And that was just the beginning. Fans also speculate that Rihanna resents Kendall's privilege as a Nepo baby. Unlike Kendall, who was born into fame, Rihanna built her empire from the ground up. Rihanna reportedly sees Kendall as someone who had everything handed to her, while she had to fight for her spot in the industry. And honestly, Rihanna's actions over the years seem to back this theory up. At the 2018 Met Gala, Rihanna allegedly threw some not-so-subtle shade at Kendall's body type, reportedly making comments about how models these days don't have the same presence as they used to. And that's not all. Kendall was noticeably absent from Rihanna's Savage X Fenty show, despite being one of the biggest models in the world. Meanwhile, Rihanna made sure to invite nearly every other top model, making it pretty clear that Kendall wasn't exactly welcome. And perhaps one of the biggest snubs? Rihanna reportedly pulled out of a Victoria's Secret fashion show after Kendall replaced her close friend, Jordan Dunn. The timing was way too convenient to be a coincidence, and fans believe it was Rihanna's way of standing by her friend while making a statement about her feelings toward Kendall. To make matters worse for Kendall, even A$AP Rocky seems to have adopted Rihanna's attitude toward her. There have been multiple instances where Rocky and Rihanna have been seen reacting less than enthusiastically to Kendall's presence at fashion shows and events. Whether it's subtle side eyes or outright ignoring her, it's clear that whatever history Kendall and Rocky once had is completely irrelevant now, and Rihanna has made sure of that. And this isn't just old news. With Rocky's legal troubles coming to the forefront, the dynamic between these three is once again being put under the microscope. So the question is, has Rihanna finally won this long-standing battle, or is Kendall still trying to stay in the game? While the drama between Rihanna, Kendall, and A$AP Rocky has been brewing for years, Rocky himself is now facing a much bigger issue, one that could change his entire future. The rapper is currently on trial for an alleged shooting involving his former friend and A$AP mob member, A$AP Rocky. And if the latest developments are any indication, things aren't looking great for him. The incident in question took place in November 2021, when an argument between Rocky and Relly allegedly escalated to a shocking level. According to prosecutors, Rocky pulled out a gun and fired at Relly, grazing him with a bullet. While Relly's injuries weren't life-threatening, authorities argue that the situation could have been much worse, and they aren't taking it lightly. At first, Rocky's legal team dismissed the allegations, claiming the entire thing was a misunderstanding. But as the case has unfolded, new witness testimony has painted a much darker picture. Relly now claims that Rocky intentionally lured him to a secluded location under false pretenses, only to ambush him and open fire. Prosecutors have backed this claim by arguing that Rocky arrived at the scene with a semi-automatic weapon and fired multiple shots without provocation. If true, this could suggest premeditation, making the charges against him even more serious. The LAPD wasted no time in taking action. In April 2022, Rocky was dramatically arrested at LAX just as he and Rihanna returned from a trip. The timing couldn't have been worse. Rihanna was heavily pregnant at the time, and the arrest made headlines worldwide. Although Rocky was able to post a staggering $550,000 bail, his legal troubles are far from over. If convicted, he could be facing severe consequences, including significant prison time. With the trial moving forward, many are wondering what this means for Rihanna and their growing family. Will she stand by Rocky no matter what, or could this case put a strain on their relationship? And on the flip side, how does Kendall fit into all of this? Could this be her chance to stir the pot, or is she staying as far away from the drama as possible? One thing's for sure, this case is about to get even more intense, and the fallout could be huge. Just when it seemed like A$AP Rocky's legal troubles couldn't get any worse, new evidence has emerged that could change everything. A recently surfaced video appears to show Rocky pulling a gun on A$AP Rocky, adding even more weight to the prosecution's case. While the footage doesn't clearly capture the moment the weapon was fired, it's compelling enough that the jury has been allowed to view it, which could heavily influence their final verdict. But that's not all. Relly's testimony has intensified the situation, as he now claims that Rocky not only pulled a gun on him but also threatened to kill him. If the court finds this claim credible, it could elevate the case from just an assault to something even more severe. That's a massive deal because threats of bodily harm, especially with a weapon involved, could lead to additional charges and a harsher sentence if Rocky is convicted. Despite all of this, Rocky had the chance to take a plea deal that would have significantly reduced his potential jail time. Prosecutors reportedly offered him a deal that would require just 6 months behind bars, a sentence that could even be cut down to 3 months with good behavior. But in a move that has left many people stunned, Rocky rejected the plea deal, effectively gambling with his future. Now, instead of a few months in jail, Rocky is risking a possible 24-year prison sentence if he's found guilty. His decision has led to a wave of speculation. Does he genuinely believe he can win the case, or is he just way too confident for his own good? Some think Rocky is banking on his legal team to dismantle the prosecution's argument, while others believe he might have inside knowledge that will help him walk free. Either way, the stakes have never been higher, and one wrong move could cost him everything. With this case taking so many unexpected twists and turns, one thing is clear: Rocky's fate is hanging in the balance, and the final verdict could have a massive impact on his future, his relationship with Rihanna, and even his career. As A$AP Rocky's legal troubles continue to escalate, Kendall Jenner seems to be watching from the sidelines, and according to fans, she might actually be enjoying the chaos. Speculation is swirling that Kendall has been subtly throwing shade at both Rocky and Rihanna, with many believing she sees this as a case of karma coming full circle. Kendall has remained quiet publicly, but her recent social media activity has raised eyebrows. She's been posting cryptic captions and liking posts that some interpret as subtle digs at the situation. Could she be quietly celebrating Rocky's downfall after years of tension? Fans certainly think so, and they're convinced Kendall hasn't forgotten how Rihanna and Rocky allegedly treated her in the past. This latest development has also reignited discussions about Rihanna's long-standing disdain for Kendall and the Kardashian-Jenner family as a whole. For years, Rihanna has distanced herself from them, and many believe she sees them as the epitome of Hollywood privilege, something she's always rejected. While Rihanna has made her feelings about Kendall clear over the years, this case has fans wondering if the tables are turning. Is Kendall finally getting the last laugh? Or is this just another chapter in the ongoing drama between her and Rihanna? Either way, the internet is keeping a close eye on how this all unfolds, and whether Kendall will continue to throw shade or stay quiet as Rocky's trial reaches its climax. With A$AP Rocky's trial moving forward, one thing is clear: he is in serious legal jeopardy. The evidence against him is stacking up, and if he's convicted, he could be looking at decades behind bars. The fact that there's video evidence, damning witness testimony, and the possibility of additional charges makes this one of the most high-stakes cases he's ever faced. But what's really baffling is why Rocky rejected the plea deal. A 6-month sentence, possibly reduced to 3, seemed like an easy way out. Instead, he's risking it all by taking his chances at trial, despite the overwhelming evidence against him. Does he truly believe he can beat the case? Or is this just a reckless gamble that could cost him everything? And then there's the question everyone is asking: what happens if Rocky is convicted? Rihanna has stood by his side through thick and thin, but if he ends up serving a lengthy prison sentence, will she continue to wait for him? She's one of the most powerful women in the world, and many fans believe she won't let Rocky's downfall affect her own future. Will this be the breaking point in their relationship, or will Rihanna remain loyal no matter what? Only time will tell how this all plays out, but one thing's for sure: this drama is far from over. With Rocky's fate hanging in the balance, Rihanna's next move could change everything. Will she stick around, or will this finally be the end of their relationship? And as for Kendall, is she just an amused spectator, or is she quietly hoping for Rocky's downfall? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Rocky will beat the case, or is he looking at serious jail time? And if he's convicted, do you think Rihanna will wait for him? Be sure to like and subscribe for more updates on this drama as it unfolds.